Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for coming out on this beautiful day. I know it's kind of rough to be inside with no windows when it's as beautiful as it is today, but we're going to try to get you guys going, and shouldn't take more than an hour. All right, well, my name is Cheyenne Palmer, like Mitchell said. I'm the student president of the National Society of Leadership and Success. Can you guys hear me? Here at Michigan State, sorry. We are proud and pleased to welcome all of you, our current members, esteemed faculty, our family, and our friends, as we recognize the efforts and achievements of the men and women being inducted into the National Society of Leadership and Success this afternoon. So our society chapter was founded to help our members create the success that they want by enabling members to engage in reflection and self-exploration, to provide members with tools for action, inspiration to hold members accountable, and motivation to achieve our goals. This is a place for members to join in with other student leaders in success networking teams where we interact with one another and create and achieve our personal goals. I know all of you sitting in front of me loved our S&Ts, didn't you? So to our inductees, after today's ceremony, you are officially an active lifetime member of the Society. Your completion of the membership requirements is just the first step in a larger journey you now share with fellow members all across the nation. The benefits you have received thus far are only the beginning of something much larger that will continue for years to come. Not only while you are here at Michigan State University, but long after you graduate. Please accept my heartfelt congratulations for what you've achieved thus far, and also for the great things I'm certain each of you will achieve in the future. So I am pleased and honored to welcome our keynote speaker, Paul Bobbitt, this afternoon. Paul attended Southfield Lathrop High School in Southfield, Michigan, where he was named All-State in football and basketball. He then moved on to play football here at Michigan State under the coaching of George Perlitz and Nick Saban. While here at MSU, the 3-year starter played strong safety, free safety, and cornerback. Paul played 1 year professional football with the New York Giants and is currently an NFL certified sports agent. He has worked as an investment broker for 4 years, earning 2 Salesman of the Year awards, and is a managing partner of a prepaid cell phone company and has 14 years of experience in the pharmaceutical industry. Paul has earned a multitude of awards throughout his career. He claimed 1 Most Productive Sales Rep of the Year awards, 4 Sales Rep of the Year awards, 2 President Club awards, and 1 Award of Excellence. Lastly, Paul is a proud husband and father of 3 beautiful children. Please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker and one of my favorite uncles, Mr. Paul Bobbitt.
Thank you very much. I'm going to try to clip this on here and speak. Can everybody hear me? Yeah. Terrific, terrific, terrific. Well, you know, I had this elaborate speech all prepared. I said, National Society of Leadership and Success. I said, I'm going to come with some leadership skills, some success stories. I said, well, you know what? We're going to scratch all that. We're going to come with the real story. Okay? One of the things I like to start with is, well, the key to success, I would say, for you young folks, stay home and let your parents worry about it. but seriously. Just wanted to thank you guys for this opportunity. It's great to come back and speak in front of MSU's class, students, athletes, along with parents. And like she said, I'm gonna take you back to high school. Okay? I was blessed with the gift of athleticism. Okay? I think everybody possesses their own blessing. But I was a football player, basketball player, and I was offered scholarships all across the U.S. So I was scholarships to Michigan, Wisconsin, Notre Dame, Iowa, Ohio State. And obviously, I chose MSU, right? Go green, go white. That's everybody's mind here. I had a terrific time playing football and also receiving my degree. My suggestion would be to enjoy the ride while you're here, network, and also take care of your responsibilities. First of all, you never know who will be the next millionaire or billionaire. So you always want to network. That would be my key suggestion. Okay? And my story is very simple. The title is Perseverance and Work Ethic. My passion initially was football. I love basketball as well, but my real passion was football. Okay? My goal was to make it to the NFL. Now, my plan was to be the best player I could possibly be. That means I had to run the fastest that I could possibly run, jump the highest, make my body the strongest that I could possibly be, and also work very smart out there, and also show leadership. Because when you're on the football field, you have to show some leadership. You have to be able to know exactly where everybody's at, what everybody's doing, and anticipate what's about to happen. Okay? Throughout this plan, I worked out continuously, probably 6, sometimes 7 days a week. And within the time that I was here, I started 3 out of the 4 years. So, after my sophomore year, I was a preseason All-American. So I said, you know what, my plan and my goal is to take it to the NFL, man. Right on goal, right on plan. Then my next year, my junior year, I played about half of the season. Why is that? Because there's things that you can control and things that you can't. And one of the things that I could not control was injuries. I prepared my body all summer. But sometimes in that rude sport of football, you get injured. All of the work that you've done has gone to the side. So it was a little setback, but I moved on to my senior year. Senior year, I said, you know, get ready, prepared, smart, ready to go, body's ready. Played half of the season, again, got injured, shoulder problem. I said, well, that's okay. So the next step was the NFL. I said, well, gotta make it through. This is my goal, this is my set. The NFL players, the NFL coaches, and the scouts, they said, well, you know, this guy, I don't know, he gets hurt all the time, you know. We're thinking about, in the preseason, we're thinking about bringing him on, drafting him in his first round, second round, third round, fourth round pick, something like that. But, I don't know, he's a shaky guy. Shaky because he might not, you know, finish the season. So we're not going to draft. So what did I do? I prepared myself, got myself ready, physically, mentally, and I got a tryout with the New York Giants. Went there, stepped on the football field. They said, hey, where's this guy from? It's a great player. But we really haven't heard of him. I said, well, you know, I was injured. He said, what's your story? I said, well, you know, I was injured. Didn't really play a whole lot. But it's not the fact that I can't play. I can play very well. But I was injured. He said, well, you're here now. That's great. Come on, let's go, let's go. We got to prepare for San Francisco 49ers coming. Monday Night Football. So I'm preparing, I'm getting myself ready. They said, Paul, you know, you're going to play. You're going to play. I said, oh, man, this is great. Terrific. We practice something. Back to the injury. Okay? So I had this debut. I called everybody at home. I said, check me out Monday Night Football. I'm going to be ready. Ended up getting injured. And finished out that rest of the season. I really couldn't play without injury, off injury. And then they said, well, you know, it's going to change. So after that season, they said, well, okay, we'll bring you back, we'll bring you back. Then then they didn't bring me back. I said, why didn't you bring me back? You're great football. I prepare, you know, when I'm on the field, I play excellent. But the fact of the matter is that you can't invest in it because you might finish the season. So it's not a good investment. So I went to several other teams. And several other teams said the same thing. They said, you know what's wrong, bro? You know, you get injured. So, what did I have to do? I had to move on. And I moved on comfortably. Why? Because number one, I prepared myself mentally and physically. I laid it all out on the line. I got myself together. I got myself ready. And I was able to walk away from the game because I gave it everything I got. And in this world, you've got controllables and you got things that you cannot control. And it was meant for me to go on another path. So, I ended up going to another path. Got involved in the financial industry. Had an excellent time. Set goals. I said, you want to be the best financial investment broker period. I'm going to outsell everybody because of the competitive nature that I have playing sports. So in that industry, I got 2 salesmen a year. I said, hey, and I made my goal. Set a goal, I made it. Finished that, I said, you know what, I'm moving on. I wanted to go into McDonald's. I failed to mention McDonald's Corporation. But I went into McDonald's Corporation and I set a goal for myself at McDonald's. I said, man, I'm going to learn every position in here, you know, so I'm able to run a franchise. So I learned every single position. I mean, I could flip burgers, I could make shakes, I could mop and sweep the floors, I could hit the outside parking lot, I could do the P&L statements, I could do the food costs. So there was nothing that I couldn't do. Made sure that I knew every position, and I ran franchises from one to another to another for the corporation. Went to McDonald's University. Got that taken care of. There's always somebody calling.
It's McDonald's, they want you back.
I put my last so after that, I moved on. What did I take from those first 2 industries? Well, number 1, to sell. Number 2, to run a business. So then I said, you know what, I'm going to get into my own business. So I got into my own business. You may have even heard of a cellular phone company. It was a prepaid. Have you heard of prepaid cellular? Heard of prepaid cellular, right? Well, actually, I started prepaid cellular in the state of Michigan back in 1995. I brought it to Michigan, went to the major companies, to Verizon. I said, you know what, I got a concept. I want to put this concept in the state of Michigan. They said, well, we don't want anything to do with prepaid cellular, and that's different type of folks that we want to deal with. We want to deal with credit. you won't have to worry about it. Then I went from $0 to $50 million in the course of 3.5 years. Then the Verizon company said, hey, Key, we have something. Let's get into that business as well. So preparing and knowing what's going to happen in the future, I already anticipated the fact that, hey, I'm going to blow this business up because the market was there. 4 out of every 10 participants ran a credit check and got denied. So that means there was a 40% opportunity to make something happen in the prepaid. Plus, there were people out there too that did not want to get their credit checked. So I already knew it was another market. So I blew that market. Here comes the big boys. Big boys came in. They said, we'll take over now. Now, my business plan, I said, I'm only going to have about a 3 to 4 year plan. After 3 to 4 years, the big boys are going to come in. They're going to lower the margins. They're going to erase out the little boys and take over. And that's exactly what it is. So I took that experience and I said, you know, it was good. It was a good experience. Grabbed my little money and moved on to the next venture. Got involved into the pharmaceutical industry. And I took all of the industries that I've previously had and I put it into the pharmaceutical industry. And I achieved success, awards of excellence, President's Clubs, Rep of the Year awards, Rep of the Year reporters. Also trips, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, Las Vegas, California, many Florida, golf trips, all on the company's expenses. Did that, and the reason I'm saying this is because I'm gathering experience from every industry, every aspect of life, and I'm taking it to the next phase. And I got all that information, started my own company again. Got into passion. Came all the way, it's like full circle. Came all the way back around to where my passion was. Passion was football. So I got certified as an NFL agent and grabbed up a group of people that worked with me and started this agency. Now, agencies just started not too a couple of years ago. We're steadily recruiting big clients. But that's my story. And what I'd like for you to take from this is the fact that everybody has special gifts. Everybody has passions. You take those passions, you take those special gifts, you set goals, you achieve those goals, you learn from those. There's always going to be obstacles in the way. There's always going to be setbacks with business. And believe me, I've had setbacks in these business ventures as well. But I persevered. I moved on. That's the key. The key in life, key in success, is to carry yourself. Take care of your responsibilities. You're going to have setbacks. You're going to have obstacles. But don't let it deter you from your goal. Get to the goal. Learn from it. Move on. And I like to close with a quote that I pretty much go. That is, you either get better or you get worse. You never stay the same. So you got to ask yourself, each and every day, what did you do to get better? You can answer that question and you'll move forward in this world. Thank you.